Hey trail friends, Brian Hudson here, and welcome to Pathfinders, the show that helps you build trail-ready fitness with simple, practical strategies. Today, we are dialing in essential urban fitness circuits designed specifically for hikers. If you have stairs, a park bench, a curb, or a safe city loop, you have a training ground for your next climb. In the next few minutes, I will show you how to turn everyday obstacles into uphill power, downhill control, rock-solid balance, and durable endurance. You will learn a short warm-up, 2 fast circuits, a balance finisher, and an easy weekly plan. Whether you are brand new or stacking miles every weekend, you will leave with one tip you can use today and a plan to build strength for the trail. Why do urban circuits work so well for hikers? Because the city already mimics the mountain. Stairwells give you sustained climbs without long travel. The walk down builds the eccentric strength your quads need for steep descents. Benches and curbs recreate mid-height rocks for step-ups, split squats, and quick weight shifts. Sidewalk seams, painted lines, and grass edges create micro-terrain that challenges your ankles and feet. A backpack becomes your pack weight, and water bottles become modular load. Traffic lights create natural intervals, so you surge to the corner and recover while you wait to cross. An urban loop is repeatable and safe in bad weather and early hours. That consistency lets you stack quality sessions that transfer to the trail, where you will notice smoother breathing, quieter footfalls, and confidence whenever ground tilts or gets difficult. Before we build circuits, think in movement pillars. First, uphill power. You need hip and knee extension that can push you up dozens of continuous steps. We train that with step-ups, stair surges, and hip-dominant work. Second, downhill control, also called eccentric strength of the quads. That is your ability to lower slowly, land softly, and protect knees while descending. We accomplish this with slow step-downs and controlled stair returns. Third, single-leg strength and balance. Hiking is a sequence of one-leg moments, so split squats and single-leg hinges are non-negotiable. Fourth, the posterior chain, your glutes and hamstrings, which stabilize the pelvis and keep you from collapsing as grades change. Fifth, ankle and foot stability. Strong calves, springy arches, and mobile ankles help you read rocks and avoid tweaks. Sixth, core anti-rotation. Your trunk must resist twist and sway while the pack moves. And finally, loaded carries. Carrying weight while walking ingrains posture, breathing, and grip that make long trail days feel lighter. These pillars guide exercise choices and progressions every single week. Let us prime your system with a fast warm-up that prevents injury and wakes up the feet. Start with a brisk walk for 2 minutes, swinging the arms and breathing through the nose. Next, ankle rocks. Stand tall and gently glide knees over toes 10 times per side to mobilize ankles. Then leg swings, front to back and side to side, 10 each. Follow with walking lunges for 30 to 40 steps, keeping your chest tall. Add standing calf raises for 20 reps, pausing at the top. Finish with 30 to 60 seconds of easy stairs or a hill to raise temperature. By now, you should feel warm, springy, and ready to go. To do the stair power and control circuit, find a well-lit flight of stairs with a handrail. Ascend 1 to 2 flights hard at a rate of perceived exertion 7 out of 10. Drive through the whole foot, keep ribs stacked over hips, and swing the arms. At the top, stand tall, breathe, then walk down slowly, aiming for soft, quiet steps. On each step down, count a 3-second lower to build eccentric quad strength. Rest 45 to 60 seconds at the bottom, then repeat. Aim for 6 to 10 rounds depending on time. Beginners can start with 4 rounds and 1 flight. To progress, add a light pack equal to 5 to 10% of body weight, or add another flight. Keep the descents pain-free. If knees start hurting, shorten the range, use the rail for support, or slow your pace. Quality landings beat big numbers. Every third round, pause at the top for 10 breaths to train recovery capacity. Next step is the park bench strength circuit. Do 3 rounds, resting 60 to 90 seconds between rounds. Start with step-ups, 8 to 12 per leg. Plant the whole foot, drive the knee up, and control the lower body. Then split squats, 8 to 10 per leg with a slow 3-second descent. Tap the bench or use the back edge for balance if needed. Follow with incline push-ups, 8 to 15 crisp reps, body straight, chest to the bench every time. Then slide your upper back onto the seat for hip thrusts or drop to the ground for bridges, 10 to 15 strong squeezes with a full lockout. Finish the round with standing calf raises, 12 to 20 reps, pausing at the top and bottom. Keep the tempo on the way down for every movement. If the bench is high, choose a curb for step-ups to keep your joints from hurting. Condition your trunk and gait with urban carries. Load a backpack with water bottles or books, and find a straight, safe stretch to walk. Start with suitcase carries. Hold a single heavy object at your side and walk 40 to 60 meters. Ribs down, shoulders level, eyes forward. Switch arms and repeat. Then put on your backpack and walk the same distance, keeping small, quick steps and a tall spine. Alternate these efforts for 10 to 15 minutes, resting 45 to 60 seconds between carries. Your goal is steady pressure, not sprints. Carries teach anti-rotation, breathing under load, and foot placement that wastes less energy on trail days. To finish, add 5 minutes of balance and agility. Walk a curb toe to heel, do gentle lateral line hops for 20 to 30 seconds, and practice single leg hinge reaches, 5 to 8 per side. Here is your simple weekly template. Hit 2 urban circuits and 1 longer hike each week, plus 1 easy recovery walk or spin. For week structure, try stairs on Tuesday, strength and carries on Thursday, an easy 30 to 45 minute recovery on Friday, and your longer hike on the weekend. Every 4th week, deload by cutting total volume about 30%. That means fewer rounds, lighter loads, or shorter carries, while keeping quality technique. Progress with a small twist each week. Beginners should shorten rounds, choose 1 flight, use body weight only, and keep descents slow. Intermediates should add a light pack, extend the stair session by 1 or 2 rounds, and lengthen carries by 10 meters. Advanced hikers should add slower eccentrics of 3 to 4 seconds on step downs, more flights per effort, with a slightly heavier pack. Keep 1 variable moving at a time so your body adapts without any big surprises. You do not need fancy gear to get strong. Use a day pack and load it with water bottles so you can fine-tune weight by amounts. Wrap a towel around a dumbbell handle for a grippy suitcase carry, or use a water jug. Rubber tips on trekking poles turn them into safe supports on stairs and sidewalks. Light gloves help if you use rails for balance. Choose stable shoes with good tread and keep laces snug. For space, loop a small park, a stairwell, or a stadium during off hours. Safety is the first priority. Always check lighting and traffic, watch for wet steps, and keep 1 ear open if you wear headphones. Give right-of-way on stairs, and never block a landing. Hydrate early, especially in heat, and stop if you feel knee pain on descents. Being smart beats trying to be heroic every time. Recovery will lock in gains. After training, stretch calves and quads 60 to 90 seconds each, add a hip flexor stretch, and roll your feet for a minute with a ball. Breathe slowly and let heart rate drift down. Get 7 to 9 hours of sleep so tissues adapt and patterns stick. Protein and fluids help with your recovery after each session, especially if heat or elevation left you drained. You can then add light walking later in the day. Always track your progress. Keep notes on the flights of steps completed per session, best 10-minute stair count, farthest loaded carry without a break, and 1-minute heart rate recovery after a climb. Small wins will produce easier ascents. Your actionable starter tip today is a 20-minute circuit. Warm up 5 minutes with a brisk walk and leg swings. Do 10 minutes of stairs. Up 1 to 2 flights hard, walk down slow, rest 45 seconds. Then 5 minutes at a bench doing 10 step-ups each leg, 10 incline push-ups, 15 calf raises, and then repeat once. Cool down 1 minute each for calves and quads. I hope this helps and reminds you that you can always prepare for your next big hike. That is the show today. Please share with your hiking buddies and join us again next week on Pathfinders. I am Brian Hudson for Pathfinders. Train smart, hike happy, and we'll see you on the trail soon.